What is good, Rangers fans? I am Randy, and we are back for week number 6 of the GBA D-League. We're taking on Deebz, coach of the Calgary Flame Wheels. Make sure you guys go give him a look before you do anything else. But been quite the hectic week here, mainly because I had to battle Leo just the other day, and I fell behind. So we're catching up, and this battle is weird, man. I'm hoping I can just get through this battle, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to go through the motions or anything like that, but I'm just hoping I can, because the prep wasn't very good this week, and it's nobody's fault, but it was quite a hectic build. We were building up until maybe like a few minutes ago, so I'm a little worried about that. Also, you can tell we're not using the layout because I'm actually working on a new, it's just the way things have been going recently. I don't want to have to edit too much. So, I figured this would be the best way to go about it for the rest of the season, just to make it easier for me. So, that's the way it's going to be. I really am happy with last week's video despite the loss. It was a really good battle, so hopefully it can keep up the good playing this week. That's I'm hoping it can be good. So this is the team he's brought. So the only bad thing about this layout is that you can't see the bottom screen anymore, which is a little annoying. I always like seeing the bottom screen, but I hope you don't mind too much. Also, the mons might be a little pixelated because the screen's so big now, but depending on how you watch it or what kind of monitor you have it on, that's how I'll determine how bad it looks. But this is the league we end up getting here. Not too bad. I'm shocked he didn't bring. Him only and Landris were the ones I kind of figured might not come, but everything else is pretty much to be expected. Him only's a threat though. Him only's got some. Because fake out normal gem, it's like that's pretty annoying. I don't have much for that at all. Like I think I just straight up lose that, to be honest. And we were talking about that in prep, but I think Steela can deal with it because he won't be able to set up with anything and have air slash and stuff like that. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal because he'll have to have blaze kick and that's not gonna kill me. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Gotta play smart here. I don't feel too great about the matchup right now because of how little prep had went. I mean, we had some good prep. Don't get me wrong, but it was just like we didn't have a set in stone team until not even a few minutes ago. So. Harapod is the lead here. This is what I kind of expected the lead, to have a Rocky helmet to deal. Why did I pick this thing? Oh, this is Totem. My bad. So here we go. You can probably find out this is going to be helmet, as I expected it to be, which isn't a big deal. We can gauge damage. I'm max attack adamant, so we'll find out if he's max defense, if he opted to go that route. I could probably even go for return here, expecting Landry's to come in, but that's not the biggest deal in the world, I don't think. Because I'm sure he's going to want to get up spikes. Because I don't have defog. That's going to be annoying. But if I get up rocks, then it's not going to be a big deal. He doesn't have this is a spinner. And it's weak to rocks, so. Scarf Hitmonlee could be an issue. Because that's probably going to be a Scarfer. But Scarf lead doesn't make too much sense. I think normal gem makes... No, I think Scarf makes more sense because it's a more reliable way to deal with Lop because he doesn't have a great way to deal with it now. He didn't bring Finny. That's what he didn't bring. He didn't bring Finny. That's interesting. Alright, I made sure I clicked fake out, right? Yeah, I clicked fake out. Alright, double checking my messages to make sure you brought the right team. Go ahead and swap out here into probably the Lando, freeze Lando. And that's where I wish I would have clicked return right there because it would have been a nice way to get some more chip on this thing. But we know nothing about the Glycopodia just yet. This could be Scarf Landers as well. But we'll find out the damage here, if he's Scarf or not. We'll find out. And there's definitely the helmet, so no Yachi. I'm sure Rock's going to get up right now. This is probably an easy Mammoth Swine switch in. Because Rindoberry is pretty much useless at this point. Because he's either going to Quake or go for Stealth Rock. He doesn't have a great ice. I mean, that just invites back the and the pod, which I don't want. I kind of want my own rocks. I mean, Steela makes some sense, but then that just invites Charizard in. Because he's getting up rocks right here. I think Ice Punch 2 hits. I mean, either way, Lop's not in the best position, even at -1, so I probably should think this through, but I kind of want to get this thing worn down. But that is let Zard come in if I ever let that happen. So Fake Out definitely did around as much as it's going to. Ice Punch still does 2 hit, though, if I want to go that route. But then that just invites Zard in, but Zard isn't going to be too bad. I'm going to go ahead and throw off an Ice Punch, I think. There should be Stealth Rocks on this turn. If he ends up going for Earthquake, then I'm kind of screwed, I think. He wanted a U-turn there. That's fine. That's good damage on Lando. I'm surprised he didn't go for Rocks. Although this is free Zard, but Zard doesn't appreciate a hit nonetheless, so. And I'll have Fake Out in reserve. So I think that turn worked out, I think. Now, Heligo's obviously another Scarf for potential. I think Lee's probably the normal gem stuff. Because he didn't bring Finny, so he's not Misty Seed. But knockoff's going to be pretty juicy here. I just need to get up rocks. I need Barb to come in. Barb can come in on, I guess, not Heligo, I suppose. Depending on what he's going to have T-Bolt, though. But if he's locked in, like, Sludge Bomb, that's fine. You can set up on Porygon. Get up the rocks on Porygon. Get up the rocks on his Golisopod. Get up the rocks on Zard, so. Yeah, because Barb can actually eat a +1 Earthquake. The only thing it can't take is a +1 Thunder Punch, I don't think. Because of Tough Claws. But I actually didn't even calc Thunder Punch, I don't think. So Omega comes out. That is Zard. I have to click return here. I have to, I think. But Barb is my dedicated switch into this thing, so I don't think there's a reason not to go Barb here. I need Lop no matter what, so Blitz and the Earthquake won't kill Barb. Neither will Declaw and the Earthquake. Only 2 Earthquakes will kill Barb. +1 Thunder Punch will not kill either, so I think Barb is always the play. Always the play here. Because Barb can take any combination of 2 hits at, I mean, it could take anything at +1. +2, we're not looking too good there. So this shouldn't be too bad. I know I hate making plays like this. I'm always the kind of guy that would want to just hurt this thing because I don't want it to get a free Dragon Dance, but I just don't see a way he can break my Barbarical at +1. Or by just attacking straight up, so. Unless he has Will-O-Wisp here, but that's not a big deal anyway. So now here, if he doesn't go for Dragon Dance, there's Declaw, so that will not 2-hit me. Quake does not kill me from there, I don't think. I really want Rocks up, dude, but I think I have to go for the Z-Stone Edge. Let's go ahead and Crush here. I don't expect him to have T-Punch, because if he has T-Punch, that means he doesn't have Roost or he doesn't have Dragon Dance. Because he needs Fire Stab, for sure. He has Dragon Claws, we just saw. The only reason why he would have T-Punch is for Jellicent, but Jellicent can't do much back to it, and Dragon Claws aren't doing enough. So that's the reason why I don't think he's going to have T-Punch. I think he's going to be running standard stuff. He did 70 damage to me. I probably should have calced that before I even clicked my next move. He's definitely not running a lot of bulk. Oh, wait, no, I'll take it back. Yeah, he's not running a lot of bulk at all. He's running like Adamant Nature. No. What is he running? I don't know that damage. Oh, no, I'm tripping. That's Jolly Max. Never mind. I didn't see that right. I had Earthquake still on the calc. So I definitely should have got off rocks there, but P2 doesn't outrun me. I can just go for either a taunt or a rocks, but I kind of want rocks up. I do really want my rocks up, and I think my bar probably won't be doing much later. I could have probably rocks to there, but it's whatever. I think P2 definitely is a little bit mixed. We outrun for sure, so I really want to taunt here, but I think Stealth Rock is the right play, as always, to get up rocks. That's what we gotta do. And getting up rocks is gonna be so nice. I mean, he got the mega off with the Zard early, but we know we know the Zard isn't running bulk because we saw it is max attack Jolly. Just with the calc there, 70 damage because Charizard X max attack Jolly is doing 67 to 79, and 70 is a pretty like lowish middle roll there, so we can probably most likely assume he's max attack. Speed doesn't really matter. I just care about the bulk. So get up my rocks here, and I probably died at Thunderbolt. Just the way it is. That's fine. I mean, I don't like losing this thing, but it's whatever. Getting up my rocks is really important, and he can even taunt here. So I mean, he can even recover. I think he probably does do that actually, as he does recover. Yeah. Okay. So I think just going for liquidation is the right play, just to get off some good chip on this thing, or I can make a switch onto Skunk. I think it's the right play because he didn't let me do that. P2, I mean, Mamo's not bad. Yeah, I think Mamo isn't too bad. That's just a free knockoff from there. So let's go into Tom. Free knockoff. I can knock off something. Zard isn't a switch in by any means. That would definitely be his pod. If pod is like Z water, then that's a little annoying. But I definitely think he wants to get up his spikes as soon as possible. So it's similar to Leo's game. I got some mons. My mons are getting worn down early, but I think I'm getting set up for the best possible late game. So this charge definitely does come out. I am immune to that. And here I can just click a free knockoff. Nothing appreciates losing its item. We know Lando's helmet. And Golisopod is the only possible Z user. So only one Mon right now can appreciate its knockoff. And that's Zard. But Zard doesn't want to come in. I can take a Blitz, which is nice. So discharge recover. He definitely has... He doesn't have to have Ice Beam. He could have like Psychic for Lopunny, which is what I expect. Psychic, Recover, Discharge, and Protect is probably the set I would presume he has, unless I'm forgetting something, like a Mon like he needs to hit. Maybe Foul Play, but no, Foul Play doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is pretty good here. Imagine if you went Hitmonlee, they're pretty dope, but he has to be expecting an Earthquake or a Crash. I think he's expecting Crash. Either way, Golisopod is a switch in. But I think after Rocks, if he doesn't have an item, I think Golisopod is forced out, which is pretty cool. And getting that thing below half is nice for Lopunny. Deebz definitely making his plays. He's thinking. He's thinking real hard. And I don't blame him. Look at him rocking that yellow outfit. I need to change my basic outfit, man. I need to get some money and go shopping or something. But he does stay in. That's pretty cool. Knock off the Eviolite, which is very, very nice. Both have Toxic. That's not a big deal. Because now I can just click, I think, Spear or Quake. I think Quake makes more sense. Because I don't care if Lando comes in. I got Shard. But Lando coming in is annoying. So we say Toxic as his other move. I think I want to click Icicle Spear, but Earthquake probably makes more sense. Because then invite Zard back in, man. But he's already Mega Evolved, so that's not a big deal. And we still take a hit, so I think we'll just go for the... I'm gonna go for the Spear. I think he goes in Golisopod 100%. Like I think he has to. Like I don't see why he wouldn't. Getting a Toxic is a little annoying Because that means I don't think because we need to stay above 150 to take a flare blitz from Zard if he doesn't get up any hazards. Oof. But 150 is a max roll. Like middle roll is like 138 to 140. So I don't think it's too important that we take a blitz, but you know it's whatever. He doesn't stay in. I should have went for earthquake there. 1, 2, 5 hit would be nice. 3 times. That's not too bad. Frustration. There we go. Does no damage. So now I gotta go for quake here. If he goes Lando, that's a good play on his part. But this thing's already low, so that's not a big deal. I know this thing. I don't like Nihiligo can come in now, which is bad. Scarf Nihiligo is a little. Cause there's a reason why he's staying in here. Why I don't know, but I hope Quake kills, man. I hope it does. I don't think it will. There's a reason why he's injuring this. I don't know why. But at the very least, when Lop comes in, they can just click return. I wish I had Power Punch now, but that's cool. But Steel is going to be important as well, because once I get rid of Zard, Steel is going to be able to just win the game. Because I do have Protect on my... there goes here comes Herapod. Nice. So... taking rocks damage. I don't think Earthquake's gonna knock him to half. Not quite. Damn, so close though. And I can't Ice Shard because he's gonna have the maybe. I mean, Ice Shard could in theory work, but because I think if I'm not mistaken, emergency exit goes off, so that means he can't attack. But first impression is gonna kill me. I think Barb is actually a decent play here. Because then I can click Stone Edge pretty much for free. But if I miss Stone Edge, though, that's going to be annoying. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. This is definitely going to be... I'm going to go for Aaron Barden here. This is definitely going to be a spike, though. Like, for sure. First impression, okay. We take those, and then I can go for Stone Edge pretty much for free. Pretty much for free, and then he doesn't have a great switch in besides Hitmonlee, but I mean, I think P2's a sack here. If he dodges with P2, that's gonna be annoying. But you know, I think Liquidation probably was the better play because it forces him out no matter what. So I think Liquidation was the correct play. I think I made a misplay there. But if he stays in, I want to punish him. That's the reason why I made that play. Mamo and Barden are weak. Low Bunny's weak. But P2's below half. Zard's going to be taking rocks. Lando is really weak as well. Hitmonlee and Nihiligo have yet to come on the field. And those are the two biggest threats at this point. Which is pretty frightening. The good thing is, if Lee ever comes in on my Steela, I can always protect on his fake out and prevent the gem from proccing, which is going to be important to him not having his speed. I think this is either a Lando or P2 sack, though. I don't think there's any other play. Because he definitely wants this, I think. He could also be like a 50% berry to help deal with to Mammoth Swine a bit better, because he seems to be really afraid of it. He's been staying in. He doesn't withdraw, so that's good. LPP2, okay, so if I disconnect this, we're in good shape. We'll be in good shape here. We'll be in pretty good shape. And he does avoid, which is quite annoying. But seeing as how much Stone Edge is doing, I think Liquidation does more. Yeah, so Liquidation here. I think it knocks it out. I didn't calc it, but I think it does because it's doing more. Liquidation is definitely doing more because of tough claws. Oh, it's not gonna knock it out, dude. It's not gonna knock him out. I should have went for liquidation because I would have guaranteed 2 hit. I mean, to be fair, if I connected, it would have been fine, but I could have even went for taunt here, but I don't know. I don't think it recovering is a big deal because low penny comes in anyway. And I don't even have to click high jump kick. I can click return. So this shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I get a crit just to make up for that miss. We knock him out. Nice. Okay. I think I maybe read that calc wrong. So Barb got 1. I don't have to edit stuff down anymore because I don't even edit, but I'm still editing the stats, so I can edit the sheet. So Barb killed P2 to start off the game. So first kill of the game. Good stuff, Barb. Barbarical did a pretty solid job today, but it's looking like it's going to be the end here. Now, the thing is, if he goes Nihiligo, which he wouldn't, he can go Hitmonlee here, but that's not a big deal because he doesn't have rocks. He can't kill my Steela. Let's go ahead and write off that P2 from the list. Lando's pretty low, and Pod's going to be at below half when it comes in. So he can't bring in Lando. I mean, he could. He's probably going to bring in Lando. Or he could bring in Zard to finish me off, but Zard is not a good Nihiligo. Here it is. Okay. Pretty big threat here. Obviously, the only way it's going to be very threatening is if it's a Scarf variant. The thing is, though, what if he needs to have Jet? What if I have Aqua Jet, dude? I guess that's my thinking. Speed boosting isn't a big deal. I still have Latios, and he doesn't have a Psychic Resist. He doesn't have a Psychic Resist, which is crazy. I didn't realize that right now. That's pretty cool. Let's go for Liquidation here. He doesn't have a Psychic Resist. So Barb goes down. Lego killed Barb. So there's the speed. As we saw there. We'll go right into Billy. And just click Psyshock. I wish I had Psychic right by now, but I don't think Psychic would have killed this, so it was not a big deal. Psyshock is the correct play. Because we're faster. So he was Life Orb, so if he comes back in, as long as I don't let it get a kill, it won't be that big of a deal. And the best part is, he can't even go into his Golisopod to revenge me because he's going to get emergency exited, so he's going to have to choose a Mon here. I think Zard's the only Mon that can come in, but I don't think... Actually, I don't even think it can be 2 hit by a Psyshock from where it's at. It's at full still. Ugh, maybe I should have... That's where I want Psychic. That's where I would have wanted Psychic, but... And so, it's whatever. I think it's just a Sacalandrus, or... I guess in theory, you could go to Pod to pivot if he's running a Berry, but... It's good to know I have Latios to check. You know, that's the good thing about it. And... If I get this thing low, it's actually going to stay in and die. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. Nihiligo's going to go down. That's huge. But he's probably thinking something else can come here. But that's not a big deal, because I think what I will do here... if he goes Hitmonlee, though, that's going to be a problem. But Steel is fine. Steel should be able to still take a hit, so we're okay with that. Because you can fake out into knock off. You know, that's going to be annoying. But fake out, knock off, and then fighting move, and then fire move to hit Steela. Or HJK could be fine. But what I'm saying is Lee probably can't win at this point in the game yet, so I don't think there's anything to worry about. Especially with fake out still intact on Bunny, so... I think he has to go into Zard. But if he goes Zard, I'm going to switch 100% of the time. Because as long as if he Dragon Dances on my swap... I mean, it's just calc, though. I don't want to make the wrong play, so this is calc. So there's a Zard. Psyshock is a guaranteed 2-hit after Stealth Rock. A guaranteed 2-hit after Stealth Rock. I think it's worth going for it. I think it's worth it, but... Because there's nothing I'm willing to sack off, you know? Like... I mean, I can sack off Tom, but Tom's looking pretty solid for... It depends on what he does. Depends on his bulk, but we saw he's max attack, though. That's not good. You know, I think Tom makes sense. I think Tom actually does make sense. Yeah, you know what? Tom makes the most sense because with that... Because my thinking is, if he Dragon Claws, I come in and click Draco. If he Dragon Dances, I'm still going to be faster. And I think he doesn't have a Dragon Resist in the back, so... I think this is probably the best play. He does Dragon Claw here. Yeah. And the best part about this is I can probably go Lopunny, but Lopunny's kind of risky. No, that just allows him to... I just don't want to miss Draco, you know? That would suck. But I think it's the right play. Oh, it sucks knowing that the fate of the game can come down to a Draco miss, but I'm not missing Draco. I'm not missing Draco. And I don't think he's in a position to risk it either, you know. Because if I miss one and he Dragon Dances, if he goes Dragon Claw, then I'm screwed. But I pretty much can just grab a kill at this point, which is pretty dope. And Zard can't even come back in to revenge me because Draco's still gonna kill it after rock damage at -2 special attack. So we're in good position here. I don't think there's anything that can go wrong unless I miss Draco Meteor, but we're not about that, man. We are in a position to where we need to win this game. And I think Ladio's going to come through. I think Billy, young Bill, will come in and connect this. Because if we lose, I don't think we're going to lose the game, but it definitely makes it a lot harder. And maybe I am in the wrong by trying to risk it here, but I mean, that's why I have Draco, dude. Like, he has to pick one. I think he just picks Lando and then goes in the Lee and tries something, but Lee can't win with Steel full HP. What you gonna do, Deebz? You gonna risk it or are you gonna sack something? He probably does risk it though, maybe. I don't know. He's not gonna risk it. Good, thank God. Wise play. Sack off Landorus. And I think Hitmonlee comes back out because that's the only mon that can actually do something back. So Latios kills Lando. Nice stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So what you gonna do now? 3 mons left. Pod's gonna be under half. Can't come in. Zard's gonna be pretty low. Lee's the only mon that can come in. Plain and simple. And I think going hard Steela is the correct play. 100%, because if he fakes out, that's fine. If he knocks off, that's cool. Because I still take a Blaze Kick if he's running Blaze Kick. I think Steela is always the right play. Like, every time. Every time. I think Steela is always the right play. But if he goes Zard, that could be a losing play for me. Like, after Steela. So I gotta play smart around that, man. Can't play dumb. Because if he gets one Dragon Dance, that could be it. So there it is. Hitmonlee's got him coming in. Taking rocks. I still got my skunk. I still have my skunk. I think steal is the right play. Or you know what I could even do? I can not risk a Zard double and stay in. You know? No, you know what? No. No, going in steal is always the right play. And I forgot there's a reason why it is. Because I can always bring in Latios on a Zard 100%. And that won't be an issue. So that's cool. That's fine. That won't be an issue because it's because he's gonna have to pick a. I don't know. I just think I can probably just go into either Lop into or into my probably Lop's the right play. I think considering where we are in the game. So he's gonna stay in now and go for a fighting move. But do I lose the game by doing this though? I don't think so, because he's going to have to kill Steela or Dragon Dance. He's going to have to make a read to win this game, I think. But if he makes the read, do I even lose? Like, that's the question. I don't think I do. I think I just click air slash 100%. There's Blaze Kick. Okay, that's not going to do anything to me. We do connect. That actually bounced off as well. But that's cool. That's cool. We can just go for it. I think Heavy Slam is the right play now because it isn't a kill, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, because if he goes Zard, if he Flare Blitzes, I think there's no sequence of plays he can make in which I lose. Well, actually, Heavy Slam did more from the get-go, so I should have went for that, but that's fine. Yeah, okay, this is the three things that isn't gonna happen. Or there's three possible plays. Or there's four possible plays. But I think I win every time because let's say he goes for Dragon Claw expecting Latios. Lopunny still wins the game. If he goes for Flare Blitz, Latios takes and I can kill it back. Dragon Dance, I outspeed. Roost, I can outspeed and kill. So there's no way I can lose this game at this point. I don't think. Unless I miss Draco. But if Zard comes in on Steela after this, which is going to, I have to 100% go Latios. No, there's no doubt about it. Because like I said, I just listed the options, what he's going to do. If he Roosts, I can kill with Draco. If he Dragon Dances, I'm faster. If he Blitzes, I can eat one. Even a crit. Dragon Claws, I die. I bring in Lop, and I'm still fine. Because if he Dragon Claws, Lop can just click return. Because at that point, he's going to die. So, there's no way I lose this game. I don't think. There's no way in hell. Gotta always go into Latios right here. 100%. So we do kill the Hitmonlee. Zard and the Pod are the last two. We got our defense boost, which isn't gonna matter here, because a choke would be to stay in, because he can just roost. But and it isn't even a choke if I go Latios, because like I said, return just wins the game at this point. Like there's no question. Now the question is, how much is this would be interesting. How much does this thing do to my Lop? First impression is going to do 51 damage max. $77 if he's banded max. Absolute max. Which I don't think he is. Omega's out. And I go Latios on here. 100%. 1000%. 110%. Every time. And if he roosts, I'm pretty sure we still kill. And if he doesn't kill, then obviously I have a fake out. Now the thing is, he could be. There's a possibility because we know he's max attack, but there's a possibility he could be EV to live a. No, he can't live a Draco at full ever. Okay, so I think we're fine. So yeah, this is like I said, guys, there's no way I can lose this game unless he has. No, even substitute wouldn't win in the game because Draco's gonna be breaking the sub. So yeah, like I said, I don't think there's a way I can lose. The only scenario in which I lose is if I miss 2 Dracos back to back, and I hate to say it out loud. But the thing is, if I miss a Draco, he would have to have clicked Dragon Dance twice to take advantage of that. But yeah, I think he's realized at this point there's no way he can win. At least I think so. So go right into Billy. And goes for the roost. Yeah, that's fine, because Draco, I hit one. Just gotta hit it once. And as a matter of fact, I think what I could even do, if I miss and he kills me with Dragon Claw, I can probably just come in with Skunk can probably still win the game. For sure, so that's not a big deal. Now, here's another question. Oh no, he can't even go pod because he'll have to be forced to come out. I think that's how it works. I think he goes in and then he can switch right back out. So he can't even attack pod if he wanted to. I don't think. But I think we're one guy. I think the Rangers should bounce back. We needed this dub too. We needed this dub. I think I played really smart too. And we hit the Draco. Oh man, that should pretty much seal it. Nice. Good job, Latios. Latios came in clutch this week, man. Latios said, you know what? I haven't done much, but I'm going to come in and save the Ranger season. And I can let Latios live. I can just go into my... There's no way this thing can win, I don't think. So... first impression, does it kill Latios? I'm kind of curious. I know this is kind of like... Oh yeah, that's definitely going to kill. I want to preserve differential if I can. But I don't think I can. Actually, I can. I'll go into Skunk. Yeah, I'll go into Skunk. A foul play should knock him out from there, depending on the spread. And he can only use first impression once, so not a big deal. Liquidation is the play. Nice. Good call on his part. So he's able to potentially pick up another kill. But Skunk is actually not too hit for but that. And we can actually go for the foul play. And hope we knock him out and preserve the 4-0. Because right now we're at our neutral differential. We need a +4 differential. That'd be pretty juicy here. I think foul play kills. I think. Shout out to Astro J. I think it kills. I think. To be honest though, I think I do want that little line thing that measures out the calc so I can actually see it, but it's I don't think it's that big of I could probably just eye it, you know, it's not that big of a deal. You can just kinda like foul play, knock him out, please, please, please. And we do. So Skunk, hashtag pursuit will seal the deal, and the Rangers have bounced back from a tough loss to play pretty strong and beat Deebz 4-0 here. So good game to Deebz. I think I played really smart. Shout out to my front office, despite them being a little inactive this week. The team that we ended up coming up with was pretty damn good. I think at the end of the day, I think the thought of having Lop back there definitely frightened him. I think just getting up rocks was nice for immediate pressure. You know, I think I played smart. Obviously, I didn't let Zard set up. You know, obviously late game was imperative. I didn't choke the game. So as I always tell myself, don't lose the game. You know, that's the way you got to play it. So good game, and I will be back next week, Rangers fans, when we take on the Phoenix midnights. And I look forward to that game. It's going to be a pretty good match. Obviously, the Rangers are at a point to where we need to win every single game. So, you know, I'll be playing smart and tough every single week. So, yeah, next week we play Turbo and his Midnight. So, I'll be looking forward to that matchup. And, yeah, guys, hope you all enjoyed. And we're at 3-3. Pretty good feeling. I'll see you all next week. Go Rangers.